What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're hopping back into the ranked ladder to start our new format for regulationE with our squads. And the first one that we're going to use is the standard 6, as we call it, that we put out as one of 5 rentals for this month of October. And I call it the standard 6 because this is pretty much a standard 6 archetype that you're going to be running into very often, just because it has 6 good stuff Pokemon, right? And it revolves around this hyper offensive core with Tornadus and Ogerpon, and then from there you're just supporting the core with a lot of hyper aggressive options, right? But at the same time, you still have some good balance tools, which we'll get into in a second. But with this Tornadus, we do have a standard set here with Tailwind, Bleak Wind Storm, Taunt, and Protect. So we are Terra Ghost and Covert Cloak, and you know, sometimes I always get this question, why are you Terra Ghost and Covert Cloak? Isn't that a little redundant? No, it's not. It's actually very standard, because the idea here behind the Covert Cloak is, of course, you know, you're stopping the fake out and the Icy Wind shenanigans against you. You don't take any of those drops. You don't suffer from those effects. But at the same time, the Terra Ghost, you might say, well, doesn't that just stop fake out? That's not why we have Terra Ghost. The reasoning for the Terra Ghost is to not take extreme speed damage from an opposing banded Dragonite and or an Hisuian Arcanine boosted by Chien-Pao. Okay, that is the reason behind Terra Ghost. The Covert Cloak is just for the other stuff, you know, for the Icy Wind and the fake out. Okay, so I just want people to understand it. It's a very standard set. It's not something that's uncommon. All right, from here we do have the Landorus here, and of course a very standard Landorus now that's just running Choice Scarf. This is max adamant speed Landorus, okay, and you know, Stomping Tantrum, U-turn, Rock Slide, and Terra Blast, Terra Flying. So a lot of games you'll see Landorus actually become the Terra of choice, but there are situational Terras, of course, like your Ogerpon or your Chien-Pao, Flutter Mane. All of the things here are very much welcome to a terrestrialization, okay? But this Landorus does give Intimidate support for the entire team. Flutter Mane definitely enjoys Landorus. You know, I've said that much before, because if you just consider Flutter Mane's weaknesses, weak to fire, weak to steel, and then Landorus just kind of handles those things. And then at the same time, Flutter Mane is relatively weak physically. So if you can support it with Intimidate from the Landorus, then the Flutter Mane can survive. And I wanted to also mention here with this EV spread, with the Landorus Intimidate support, you can survive an Iron Hands Heavy Slam, Adamant 156, you know, with the, of course, again, like I said, the Intimidate support. Because who's running max attack Iron Hands? Nobody, right? Right? All right, then the Ogerpon here. So the Ogre is a Jolly on this kind of team. And we left a little bit of investment here for some bulk in our HP, of course. But at the same time, you know, it's just a standard set here with Follow Me, Ivy Cudgel, Grassy Glide, and Spiky Shield. This is the Fire Ogerpon. So, you know, Heartflame Master, you're getting an attack boost anyway, so you might as well just go Jolly and get a nice speed boost at the same time. And then at the same time, you know, you have priority here with the Grassy Glide, and it's comboed well with Chien-Pao and Rillaboom, which are the last 2 slots on the team. Of course, this is a Focus Sash Chien-Pao Adamant Nature, might I add. And then it has a standard set with Crash, Sucker Punch, Sword, and Protect. One thing you can definitely do here is probably maybe even forego the Sacred Sword for something like Haze. So this way you get to remove Dondozo buffs, you know, Como buffs, Swords Dance buffs. You know, Haze Chien-Pao is a tech that could be seen on a team like this, but you know, to each their own. Then from here, Terra Fire Rillaboom comes here, and again, the fire is good resistance against the Fire Ogerpon and also the grass moves just in general. So, you know, Fire Terra is really good right now in regulationE. A lot of things are Terra Fire, like stuff like Cresselia, Iron Hands, even some Flutter Manes too are also Terra Fire, but of course, Rillaboom definitely wants it because, you know, without it, you're just weak to the Ivy Cudgel from the Ogerpon, right? And standard set here with Grassy Glide and Wood Hammer, and then U-turn. So you could even consider like a ground move here on this Rillaboom set, but in the end, I just went with a little bit more damage with the Wood Hammer. And then you have Landorus, you know, and Rillaboom able to click U-turns and pivot and reposition. So again, this is kind of like what we call, you know, as a balanced hyper offensive team, because you still have fake up pressure, you still have Intimidate support, and there is redirection from the Ogerpon. And then at the same time, you have 3 Pokemon here with priority moves, so that's also really good in some of those Trick Room games. And then Rillaboom is able to, you know, take away Indeedee's terrain, so that's also relatively helpful in that sense. But yeah, it's just a very good standard feel-good 6 that, you know, if you're trying to pick up a team and just learn the format, this is the one to use. So, you know, that's why I made the rental for it. All right, so that's the team. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. All right, playing Nick here. He's got Grimmsnarl, Scizor, And that is a Farigiraf, and that is a Pincurchin. Okay, so, you know, electric terrain for the Iron Bundle. Cool. Alright, so he's got screens, so that's pretty good against us. We don't really have a way to break it. I do have Fake Out, though. So we got that going for us. He does have Landorus, which is not great either. Yeah, that's also very bad. Okay, we might have to literally just go like Specs Flutter here. Like, you know, just go with a ton of damage, right? And Terra Fairy, so like this and Rillaboom, I would imagine. And then, you know, Ogerpon can do something? And do I just go Chien-Pao as well? I can also go like a Landorus to like intimidate his Scizor and his own Landorus. But then, you know, what if it's like your Amulet and stuff? I think our own Chien-Pao is pretty good here. The key is to not let him have Squeeze. Okay, so that's the other thing. I just remembered Farigiraf, right? The denial of priorities. So if he leads like Farigiraf, Grimmsnarl, that's not great because I can't actually fake out the Grimmsnarl. I just realized that. Does he lead that though is the question, or does he bring it in from the back? Yeah, okay, I figured. Yeah, Farigiraf is actually pretty good against squads like this. Okay. Like, I would just imagine you have Farigiraf here. To me. Okay. But we do have a ton of pressure here. It's just, how do we go about it, is my thing. Okay, do we like literally just go Terra Fairy here and just click Dazzling Gleam, just deal a whole bunch of damage? And do you have the Farigiraf in the back? I would imagine you have it. I still have to fake out the Grim anyway, right? Let's see how we go with here. So let's click Dazzling Gleam. Let's get a ton of damage on the bundle at least, and we'll still click Fake Out over here. If he switches, he switches, right? No way, you stay in, bro? Wow. All right. Unless his Grimmsnarl also has Fake Out, which I would hope my Rillaboom outspeeds. There's no way you run like fast Grimmsnarl, right? In this scenario, let's see. Oh, okay, that's good. So Fake Out there. Like, he might do like, oh no, what is this? Eject button Grimmsnarl? Why? Okay. So what's taking the Dazzling Gleam? Is it Scizor? It's gotta be, right? Which makes Landorus a little bit hard of a bring-in. He knows I just Terra Fairy. You gotta bring in Scizor, right? It's still gonna take a good amount of damage. Oh, he brings in the Landorus. Very interesting. So that's gonna take Dazzling Gleam. Let's see what the bundle decides to do here. Alright, so he's gonna have an endgame Grimmsnarl, which he could lose a lot of momentum because it's coming from the back. But this is still good damage. And I just noticed we went first. Okay, is that a Sash bundle? It is. Okay, so that's good. Alright, there is Blizzard. He misses. Alright. He missed both. Oh my god. Alright, well. Listen, and then I also just saw that, you know, we were faster. So we have Grassy Glide Pressure anyway. So look, I'm Specs. I'm clicking Dazzling Gleam either way. And this bundle can click Protect, but at the same time, it's like, okay, sure. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's just do it like this. You have to, right? Alright, the Landorus Terras. Are you Scarf Lando? Okay, there is a Scarf. I mean, there is a Terra Flying, so it's probably going for like the Airstream. The Terra Blast, Terra Flying. Do you Protect on the bundle? You do Protect. I mean, that's fine. I could have read that, but I still have to respect it either way. It just depends on where you're going with this Landorus target here. I think we should live this Landorus attack, unless he's like banded. Okay? Oh, you're not even Scarf. Okay, then we just simply outspeed, and we should kill, I would imagine. Can you take two of these? Let's see. Alright, let's see. Yep, alright, that's it. I mean, it was just a favorable damage roll the second time. So the Landorus goes down. There is still Grimmsnarl in the back, but again, are we really worried about Grimmsnarl? We do have Ogerpon as well. And again, my Flutter is faster than everything he has here. Bro, you could have Switch that in turn 1. All right, there's the Farigiraf. Oh, our opponent heavily misplayed. Absolutely heavily misplayed. All right, so now we just do this, and then we just U-turn the heck out of here, in my opinion. Grimmsnarl in the back is not going to help you in the end game. I'm very shocked that he did not even consider bringing this in. Bundle tries the double, but that's not enough. All right, here we go. Dazzling Gleam. It's just a sweep now. This is going to be too much damage for the Farigiraf. Yeah, I feel like if you have Farigiraf and you have an event, you gotta switch that in, man. There's just no excuse. And that bundle's just way too slow. Alright, the Farigiraf does live, so even if he gets up Trick Him, it's not like the end of the world here. Alright, and we get to keep Fake Out pressure at the end. So again, like, I'm just gonna bring an Ogerpon here. Doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, red card Grimmsnarl is not it. Is not it. You gotta go like Light Clay there. Hyper Beam! Where are we going? Oh my goodness. What is this? Normal Gem. Okay, relive that. See, this is why you need bulky Flutter Mane. Alright, yeah, that's it. You can't attack anymore. Okay. There's the Grimmsnarl. Like, even if you fake out the Flutter, like, is it really that big of a deal? I think we always just do this every single day of the week. Yeah, oh, there's the Sucker. Okay, so you had Sucker Punch. Okay, that's fine. But now you just die to the Ogerpon here. And then we have Rillaboom next turn for just fake out and shenanigans. So here we go, IB Cudgel. Alright, this should KO. Yep, it does, of course. And we get a crit, you know, from like 30 health. And now we get to bring back the Rillaboom. We get to end the game with the Grassy Glide, boys. Alright. Alright, here we go, Rillaboom. I think... Do we still have one more turn terrain? Either way, it doesn't really matter. Alright, if he clicks Reflect, sure. But either way, we're just going to click Grassy Glide here and Grassy Glide here. You know, just because it's fun. But I think he just surrenders the battle and doesn't let us do it. Oh, he's gonna let us do it. He's not even gonna click Reflect. Grassy Glide there. Oh, that didn't even kill. Does this kill? That didn't kill either. Yeah, Grassy Glide nerf is actually real. Oh, there's the Reflect. Okay. Alright, now we just click whatever move we want, of course. Alright, so I'm gonna click Wood Hammer. Okay. And just click Ivy Cudgel here. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Metronome! Alright, our opponent's having fun. For sure. Okay. Click Retaliate. Alright, well, we're gonna retaliate right back with an Ivy Cudgel there. So, yeah, a little shocking. I think you always gotta switch into Farigiraf in the face of like fake out pressure like that turn 1. But we had a lot of pressure anyway, and that bundle was just way too slow. Okay, we got Sinistcha. 3 ghost types actually. We got Sinistcha, Gholdengo, and Flutter Mane. Okay. There is Gyarados, there is Iron Hands, there is Amoongus. So he's got Intimidate, Fake Out, Redirection. There is Trick Room on that Sinistcha for sure. Okay. How do I want to do this? Well, Landorus could be good here. I think Landorus has to come in the end, potentially. Iron Hands also is not super great here against us. We do have Rillaboom here, though. Does have Gyarados. I think he might have to lead it. I think I want to just lead Tornadus here. Like, what's wrong with, like, Tornadus, Chien-Pao here, and then Landorus in the back? And then... Who do I want? Do I want Flutter? I think I want Flutter. And leave the Grassy Glide boys at home? I could do that. But he has like 1, 2, 3. He has 3 grass types. I think I want to bring the Ogre. Leave the Flutter at home. I don't know if this is correct, but we're gonna do it. I don't think this is correct, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out indeed. Let's see how this works. Alright. Because you have Gholdengo and Amoongus, but there's no speed on your hand. So there's Iron Hands and Amoongus. Okay. So... okay. There's... Fake Out can go in a lot of different places. Okay. I definitely would want to taunt the Amoongus. And, you know, he doesn't know that I have a Cobra Club. So that's great news for me. I just hope he doesn't have Mental Hurt. Alright, but I do want to at least protect on this slot here. Just in case. Alright, we'll protect here. Let's see if he fakes out the Iron Hands. He did! I mean, he faked out the Tornadus, so that's good. Alright, this is why we taunt. So now, are you Mental Earth is the question. Alright, there's the taunt, or are you just Rocky Helmet there? He did want to click Spore. Okay, that's very good. Alright, that being said, do you switch out the Amoongus now? But into what? There's nothing here that... well, I guess Gholdengo can take it. Alright, I can also go into Landorus here. You know, just to preserve the potential. But let's see if he switches out the Amoongus. I think you almost have to. I think you gotta go into Gholdengo here in the grand scheme. No, you don't! Wow, you're gonna give me the free Amoongus? It does live. Alright, we do have to hit the Bleak Wings. Oh, never. Okay. Tornadus, you gotta hit this. You gotta hit this. Come on, Tornadus, be good. Nice. Is this enough, though? Nice. Okay, we got the Amoongus go. That's good. Alright, Iron Hands can do whatever he wants here. He can Drain Punch, he can Wild Charge, anything he wants. He's fine. We have a Sash. Thunder Punch into the Tornadus. Okay. So, that goes bye-bye. So, we trade Amoongus for Tornadus. Alright. But now I'm going to go into Flutter. Now the question is, do you have Gholdengo? If you do, then I'm going to go into the Landorus. And Landorus is going to do a lot of damage here. Alright, because we have a Chien-Pao on the field with the Sash still intact. Okay. Oh, we outspeed that. We definitely outspeed that. Okay. We do get the Intimidate on the Iron Hands. Alright. We do have Ogerpon as well to technically resist the Flutter, so I want to keep that for the end game. Do you have another flying type in the back? You have Gyarados. Potentially. Is there Gyarados in the back? This is very risky. What is the play? Do you eat, and also like, wait, did you have Booster? Did not. You could be Icy Wind. That would not be great. I kind of want to just Stomping the Iron Hands. Question is, where do you go with the Flutter? I think I'm going to stay in. I'm going to click Stomping Tantrum over here. And I'm going to Sacred Sword just to be safe over on this slot. Just to try and get the kill. Okay, he went into the Gyarados. This is good for him. Alright, let's see. Yep. Dang it. That's a good play. You had the... Did you protect on the Flutter, though? That's my question. Did you protect the Flutter? Alright, it was a thing I had to like decide. Oh my god, he did. I could have had it. Oh! I should have left the Iron Hands alone because it was already Intimidate. That's my fault. Yeah, I knew the Gyarados would come in, but we guessed wrong. I should have went with my initial reaction and just went into the Flutter. Yeah, see? Dang it. And now he knows I'm Scarf. And we double targeted the Gyarados too. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam is gonna hurt. Okay. 1 HP there. Alright. Alright, a little bit of chip down. Alright, are you Rocky Helmet? Is this Rocky? What is that? Oh, it's leftovers. Okay, I thought it was Rocky. Alright. I think it might be Specs. And I am Scarf, and now he knows. So I think we always still do it on this slot, and we still protect Chien-Pao here. Right? Because he has Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, this is tough. And he already Intimidated, right? So I think the Flutter actually lives this. Which means I probably should have Sucker Punched as well. Yeah, this is also incorrect. Yeah, oh! Wait a minute. Huh? Was that a crit? That had to have been a crit. No crit? Wait a minute, what? Is there just no bulk on that Flutter? But my Landorus was intimidated. What? There's no way you don't run any bulk on that Flutter Mane. There's just no way. You have to have it. I think that's a throw if you don't put any bulk. Alright, well now he has the Iron Hands. Okay, so like... this is key. I think I have to protect the Chien-Pao. Or like... I knew he's gonna click Fake Out here. This is risky. Do I just like... not care and then just click everything? Ivy Cudgel and on Iron Hands here? I would like the attack boost, but I can't Terra because of the Gyarados. So I think I have to just stay in. And literally, I can click Ivy Cudgel. Or I can technically click Follow Me. The Chien-Pao isn't just doing a whole lot of damage here. I think what I have to do is just like get rid of this. And then I think I Terra this thing, right? Because it's Ghost. And then try and get a flinch over on the Gyarados. Alright, we're going into Iron Hands here. Because I think he has to click Fake Out. Alright, this is a ball. This is a risky play. Alright, I don't know if this is going to pay off. But we're going to try. See. He went into the Chien-Pao. We have a chance. Okay? We have a chance. Ice Cold Crash coming out. That's decent damage. I don't think that's enough, though. Cudgel? Oh, it lives! Oh! Okay. Oh, that's so much damage. Okay, and it's leftovers. Okay. That's way too much. I think in the grand scheme of things, here's what we have to do. We're gonna click Spiky Shield here. I think either way we're done. I think either way we're done. We can protect Ogre. Do we protect Ogre? I think we gotta get damage on the Gyarados, right? This is where I kind of miss like Horn Leech. I think we just have to. That was way too much damage. I think we just protect, and I think we Sacred Sword this lot. We don't take the risk here. We want to get rid of the Iron Hands. Let's see if we can force the 2-on-1. Let's see if he... This is a tough one. Yeah, I made some mistakes this game, but let's see if we can pull it back here with the 2-on-1. I don't know if we can do enough damage into the Gyarados, because we are intimidated on this Chien-Pao. He did click Waterfall into our Spiky Shield this lot, which means he should take some chip damage, right? Okay, there's the chip. But he has leftovers, right? So his optimal play is to like protect and like, you know, do all kinds of things. I guess the way we do it is we need to flinch, because if we redirect, it doesn't really help us. And Ivy Cudgel is just not really cutting it here. Yeah, I think the Gyarados just honestly wins here. Yeah, this is a mistake by my part, especially calling the Gyarados switch. I should have just hit the Flutter. We would have been fine in the grand scheme of things, but oh well. And I think we need the Crash. I think we need the flinch. That's the only way. Let's try it. Alright, we go for the Crash. Oh, that might... Oh, I might have... Oh, it's enough? Oh my goodness. Ogerpon is busted. This Gyarados has no bulk. What in the... Oh, man. We take those. Ogerpon is busted. Meowscarada. Okay. And there's an Ogerpon. No Chien-Pao here. There is another Sinistcha, and it is Dragonite, but no Chien-Pao. Okay. There is a Sash here. I just don't know where it is. Is it on Meowscarada? Is it on the Sinistcha? Is it on the Tornadus? Who knows? There is Tailwind and Trick Room on his side. Okay. Landorus looks great into Flutter, into Sinistcha, into Meowscarada, into Ogre. Landorus looks amazing here. I'm gonna bring it in the back. The question is, What do I lead first? I think I want to lead the homies. Maybe even just like Chien-Pao Ogre. Or Chien-Pao or Ogre like Rillaboom and just go Grassy Glide now. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, how about this? Flutter. Rillaboom. I definitely want to bring Lando in the back. And then, dude, he has so many flying regions. Okay, so I kind of want to also just go simply Tornadus here. Just in case. Alright. I think that could be good. Let's try it. Click done. Part of me thinks I should have. We'll try it. I think this is alright. We'll give it a go. If not, psh. I'm just thinking like late game Tailwind and also late game Taunt is important, especially for like that Sinistcha. So that's my thought process there. And even like late game Bleakwind Storm against like those 50 grass types that he has on his team. Alright, Dragonite Tornadus. Okay. So this is also why I kind of wanted to do this. Now, it is ladder, and question now, you know, just as like my opponent was trying to figure out is there a covert cloak on that Tornadus? And then at the same time, what is the Dragonite? And do you even Terra the Dragonite here? I feel like I want to do Icy Wind. And it's going to do a lot into Dragonite. It will, for sure. And it's also going to do a lot into this thing as well. Especially if I click Fake Out. Thing is, then I'm just stuck clicking Icy Wind against the Dragon. Well, which is also 4 times weak. You know what? Dude, we're doing it. Icy Wind, okay? Show me the Covert Cloak. Fake Out. Stays in. It's Rocky Helmet. So that means there's no fake. There's no Covert Cloak. Alright, Icy Wind. Okay, that's very good damage against Dragonite. Speed reduction. Alright, and where are we going here? Oh my god, Dragon Nest. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. Is it fine? Is it fine? Alright. Alright, he's -1. Wait, what is this? Leftovers? Oh my goodness, what a set. What a set. Okay, I think what we have to do now is click Grassy Glide. But I think we just get smashed by the Dragonite. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. Okay, you know what I have to do is literally... I don't know if I live this though. I think what we need is my... So, he clicks Tailwind, he's +1 on the Dragonite because we just neutralize his Dragon Dance. I think we're going to need our own Tailwind here, so I might have to just switch out the Flutter into... This is tough as well. I think we're going to go into Landorus here. And you know what? We'll give him the Rillaboom. I'm going to try and Grassy Glide. I don't think it's going to be that great. Yeah. I think I also just ran out of time too, so like, okay, whatever. This was a tough one. Yeah. Because he clicks Tailwind, right? And I kind of wanted to kill the Rillaboom so I can click Tailwind. Right? And then get the speed back on my side. Alright. Yeah, oh, that's right. I can't even get damage here because I timed out. Oh, he went for E-Speed. Okay, well, that's actually totally fine here. And he does go for Tailwind. That's good. So that could have gone worse. But he went for E-Speed. And so it's Dragon Dance, E-Speed. You know what? Everything here just drops to Rock Slide in the grand scheme. Alright, he can go for another Dragon Dance if he wants. But I'm going to click Rock Slide. And I'm going to U-turn the heck out of here. Right? Into this slot. Let's see what happens. Swaps the Tornadus, probably fearing the Rock Slide. But then what comes in its place? The Sinistcha. Okay. Alright. Ah, there's the heal on the Dragonite. That's huge for it. That's very big. If I can get back my Tornadus, that would be... Oh, another Dragon Dance. Okay. Alright. That's interesting now. Alright, here we go. I missed something. Okay, do I hit the Dragonite? That's the one I need to... Oh my god, I missed the Dragonite, dude. Alright, we do get U-turn. We do get U-turn. he can't click extreme speed. I mean, because again, we have a Flutter Mane here. I can always extreme speed, Dragon Dance. I think I just go straight for Moonblast here. All right, we'll go into our Tornadus. We'll stagger it. We'll stagger, and again, we are Scarf, so that's the benefit there. Matcha Gotcha is not going to be good. I think I just need to literally taunt that thing. Taunt the Sinistcha. How many Dragon Dances did he get off? He has Tailwind and he's +1 in the speed. Right? Wait. Am I looking at that right? Okay, yeah, he's it's gonna be so bad. Alright, Tailwind here. I can also Bleak Wind technically and get rid of it, but I think I want to just match it. Let's see. That didn't even kill, man. Alright, so here's the Tailwind. Alright, I would love to get Rock Slide damage on this Dragonite here. Alright, we do connect, so that's good. That's good damage into Dragonite. Alright, and there is the Strength Stab. I figured that was coming, which is also why I debated Taunt. Okay. Yeah, and he goes back to full. Alright. And I don't think he wants that Sinistcha to die as well, right? So here's what we do. We're going to go back here. And we're going to taunt this thing. This Dragonite is annoying to remove. But we're just pivoting this game. Playing the game here. If he wants to Strength Sap, he can Strength Sap. But he can't E-Speed the Flutter Mane slot. And I think he's not banded, so he's got other moves there. I just don't know what are the other moves. Is it Ice Spinner? Is it Terra Blast or whatever? It's Roost! Dragon Dance, Roost, E-Speed. Do not have another attack. What is this? Yeah, he can't. Oh, the Trick Room! Well, he can't do that now. He can't do that now. And the Tailwind is gone, which means the Flutter has all the speed on this side. So, dude, I'm just gonna click Moonblast. I don't care what you have there. I'm clicking Bleak Wind, and we're gonna hope for the best here. Swaps the Sinistcha. Okay. Back into Tornadus. Alright, Moonblast comes out. We're faster. Dragonite survives. Okay. And we missed the Bleak Wind. Alright, but who did we hit? The Dragonite. Okay, that's good. That's huge. Alright, we get rid of the unstoppable force. So now it's just Tornadus. And we still have our Terra, which is great. And we have Landorus and Rillaboom in the back as well. I kind of want to save it for the Landorus. There's the Sinistcha. Okay. He does heal the Tornadus back up. That's fine. But, you know, I don't think it really helps him here unless he has Protect. So we have Specs Moonblast, which we're going to click, of course, over on this slot. And then I'm still going to keep taunting the Sinistcha here over on this slot. I can also taunt this thing, just so that he doesn't... But I have to give up something, right? So let's do this. So we'll taunt the Sinistcha. No Trick Room for you. If he wants to click Tailwind, that's sure fine. We're still going to outspeed anyway. Alright. There's the Tailwind. Okay, so then what's coming in with the Sinistcha? I'm just trying to neutralize this thing, right? If he clicks Matcha Gotcha, which is his best bet, then sure. Alright, we removed the Tornadus. So, Landorus can finish the job here along with Rillaboom, technically speaking. He went for the... Wait a minute! You went for Trick Room? Wait. He went for Tailwind and Trick Room? He went for both? Okay, Landorus kind of just cleans up here. I just gotta get rid of this Ogerpon. Right? So we just Moonblast every day. Alright, we can just Moonblast and literally we can click Bleak Wind here. We can also taunt that thing so he can't protect. Alright, and I think that would be the better play. Right, because again, we're gonna be faster. He still has 3 turns of Tailwind though. Alright, how many turns of Tailwind do I have? I actually don't have any, so I'm going to need the Tailwind support. So he's pretty much gonna be forced to click Follow Me. Right, so there's that. So I'm just gonna click my own Tailwind here. So he's Terraing. Probably Terra Fire, which is good news. which is good for me. Right, that's fine because Landorus kind of wins. At least I think it wins. So now he's all fire, which means you're susceptible to the Stomping Tantrum. And I didn't tear the Flutter Mane for this reason. In body aspect, okay. So, but the question is, again, did you click follow me? Or did you just try and survive this fire move? No, you did. Is this a kill on the Sinistcha? It is not a kill. Okay. And there's the citrus. So this is Matcha Gotcha for sure. You have to click Matcha Gotcha. Ivy Cudgel into where? Tornadus or Flutter? Has to be Flutter, right? Yeah, there you go. That's gonna kill. Okay. That's fine. That's still okay. Alright. Matcha Gotcha, of course. But that means you don't tear the Sinistcha, which means you're still a grass type. Alright, Tornadus does live. It does get a little bit of healing, of course, in the grand scheme of things, but yeah. So now we have Landorus here. Okay. We get to intimidate the Ogre. He still can't click Strength Step, which is very good for me, of course. Alright, so now all we do, we can also click Run. No, we don't need to do that. So I think we just click Stomping Tantrum here, and we click Bleak Windstorm, and we just hit everything, right? That's the plan. Stomping Tantrum connects. No Protect coming out from the Ogre. Oh, that just removes, man. Okay, we played the endgame correctly. So again, the plan was to make sure the Landorus was the cleanup option in the endgame, right? And Specs Flutter just did so much. And the Dragonite, despite all his Dragon Dances, wasn't doing anything. The Icy Wind, I guess in the beginning of the game, was also pretty big. Because he had to balance out his lack of speed there. And we preserved our Tornadus in the end, and while we were able to kill theirs, which is exactly, you know, how I was thinking in this good battle. Nice trainer card, though. Alright, folks, and once again, there is the rental for our standard 6 squad, and we got to use everything on the team. It just felt so good overall. Like, again, I understand we were playing, like, rank ups back from Great Ball because, you know, the reset of the format, but there were some good battles, right? Tornadus got to do its thing. Taunt was really good. Like, I would say Taunt was the MVP on a team like this, so I'm glad that we chose that. Landorus also did its thing, you know, with Intimidate support and just clicking Stomping Tantrums here. And you saw in the last game, it was just good cleanup potential against everything else. Flutter Mane, Choice Specs, very, very good. Especially with Icy Wind support, that was great. Ogerpon also did things, you know, Follow Me support. Ivy Cudgel was good damage along with Rillaboom here, which also did have good value with Fake Out Pressure. So that was nice. And Chien-Pao Terra Ghost in that late game with 1 HP. All right, that was huge. You know, the Iron Hands fell for the Fake Out. You know, he didn't read the Protect in that sense. That probably would have won in the game if he made that hard read, but it's kind of hard not to, right? But in the grand scheme of things, Chien-Pao boosted the damage from, you know, like Ogerpon and Rillaboom and in that sense, right? So that's the team, and hopefully you try it out. Let me know how you do with it. Again, we had 4 other teams that we're gonna showcase on the channel that we made. If you want those rentals, make sure you check out our previous video before the King Gambit video where we did release those 4 rentals. It's been a huge hit on Twitter. I think it has like 500 likes and like 35k views or something like that. So that was really, really cool. So which means people like the teams. So yeah, if you want to use those, make sure you check that out. And if you want coaching for VGC regulationE, again, team building is available. So check the video description for that link. Sign up with the tier 3 sub, as well as, you know, if you want to check the pinned comment, the same link is there. So click that. And then again, like I said, click the tier 3. Or if you want to take your battling skills to the next level, sign up for tier 4 because you're going to get team building access anyway. But then at the same time, I get to look at your battles and I get to make suggestions and help you improve your play. And now with Showdown Best of 3 format, it gets that much more easier. And we can always give you like accurate feedback. People have done it already. So that's great. And, you know, people are going to Peoria. They have Premier challenges. They have MS challenges coming up. So definitely consider signing up with me and, you know, booking your session today. All right, but that's it for now. We'll be back with another video in the next one, guys. Peace out and have a good one.